Everything's a fucking argument with her. Told her she can use 2 pull-ups, but only 1 liner. Told her the liners, I order them off Amazon, they're special. They don't get here. They actually weren't supposed to be here for an entire week. I was told the 5th through the 9th, and they arrived fast. That's not a guarantee, probably because they want me as a customer, and I ordered 4 packages at once because I'm going through them like water. And now she wants to wear 2 liners. I'm like, Mom, that's overkill. That's overkill. You don't just wear the 2 diapers and the 1 liner. That's plenty. That's plenty. But the fact is, I have to see how fast she goes through them. She hasn't been wetting the bed the last couple of days, so that's good. But I want to see if 1 liner suffices. I think overkill is 2 liners and 2 diapers. I think it's too much. I think it's a big bulky thing. I just think it's ridiculous. I miraculously made it to my hair appointment yesterday. I almost didn't. I vowed ahead of time I was going to leave in plenty of time. I wasn't going to have to run to get the fucking bus. All the things I vowed. All the fucking things I vowed went out the fucking window when I went to get her meds the night before and the pharmacy was closed early because somebody supposedly went home sick. The pharmacist supposedly was sick. I have my doubts when it's a holiday weekend, but I can't prove anything. So the fact is, I was forced. My whole thing changed, and all I wanted was to not miss my hair appointment. And then even then I would have had plenty of time, except because the pharmacy was closed the night before, it was really busy when I went there. It's exactly what I didn't want to happen ended up happening. I'm just so sickened. I almost didn't make it to my hair appointment. I almost had to walk miles to try to make the connecting bus, to try, emphasis on try. And then coming home, I forgot, I'm not used to taking it on a Saturday, and I had the wrong time for something that I needed to take, and I would have had to walk home for miles. One thing goes wrong if you're me. And even if I had chosen I had to take public transportation, which I would still do. I did it when I visited him those 3 months. I did it. I don't know if I did it when I visited him the 5 months. No, I don't think I did because I had no reason to. The 3 months was when I wanted to go far away to get that call, that thing that he gets or used to get. Whatever it's called, colonic or something. But anyway, the fact is, if I did take public transportation and I got stranded somewhere, I could pick up the phone and reach him and grab a ride home and not have to walk 5 miles or more. That's the whole point I'm making. Almost didn't make it to my hair appointment that I had to wait a month for, and I would have had to wait another fucking month, and it all revolves around everything having to do with her. She who shows me 0 respect and then says, I show you respect. No, you don't. And you don't because you've been trained over the years. It's derived from you've been rewarded for not showing me any respect. You've been rewarded by professionals and non-professionals alike in your life to not show me the least bit of respect, so it's ingrained into you. It's ingrained into her. It's ingrained. I said, she's insisting she can't go into that bathroom with the fucking wheelchair and not close the door. She can't do it and close the door. She has to leave the door wide open even when she's shitting for hours or whatever. I have to tolerate that, right? Well, today she decides, even though she's been up for hours, that she's going to go in that bathroom and have the door closed, have the door open, and be washing her face that had hours to do and can do it all day long. She doesn't have to wash her face right then. She's trying to throw her weight around. because I said you can only wear one liner, not two. Okay, two is overkill. It's ridiculous. I need to keep track of how fast we're even going through these damn liners. What does it mean when you have moons on the bottom of your nails? That has to be something bad. Wouldn't surprise me in the least. Anyway, I said you can have two diapers, that's fine. You're not going to wear two liners, too. The liners are special, and I get them in the day. Last time they took a week to get here. A whole entire week. This time they must have put it on a fast thing, and because they don't want me to have to wait a week or something. Because I ordered 4 packages. I ordered the bulk package. Because ordering 2 packages or 1 package just doesn't cut it. But she'll lie, and I'll say, you're not wearing 2 liners, right? I'm not wearing 2 liners. Today she admitted she was wearing 2 liners. She's like, well, I didn't wet the bed, but you said you didn't wear, you wore only 1 liner the night before, and you didn't wet the bed. I know you're still wetting the liners, right? But these are industrial strength tranquility liners, and 2 fucking depends now. Not even they're always better. Give it a chance. Just give it a chance. You're so fucking obsessive. If you give it a chance once with 1 liner and 2 diapers, and then it doesn't work, and then I'll let you use 2 liners. But I want you to give it a chance instead of constantly soaking 2 liners. We'll be going through them like that, you know. Yeah, I got my hair cut yesterday with tip $100. Tip $100 fucking dollars, just about. But I hadn't gotten my hair cut in 9 fucking months. Okay? We pay a fortune. She has no concept of money. We're paying a fortune, like it's ever for electricity, okay, with the air conditioner, whatever, just in general. Food and electricity and all that. We don't buy clothes. I haven't bought any new supplements. We don't buy clothes. We don't do anything, okay? If it comes, I just want you to try the 1 liner and the 2 diapers. If you really, really need to have the 2 liners, I want to just see. I'd rather soak through 1 liner. It's designed to hold a lot, and then reach the next diaper, and then go through those liners like that, and it's just whatever. Oh, came inches away from not making my hair appointment. Not making my hair appointment. What could I have done? Nothing. Perhaps got hurt trying to kill myself, getting to the next thing. And then I was told by that you know, I can look at the time. I know the best time. I wanted you to find out if they were running later, if they left early, because they always do, blah, 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 whatever. Instead, look, I was going to try to walk. I can't wait around to see it. And then it came. It came after I was told that I'd missed it. That was a lie. It was a joke, too. Because it's all bullshit, and I hate it, and I just want to sell this place and get the fuck away from this area. For so many goddamn reasons. I told her, like, it's a miracle I'm sitting here right now. I did not trust I was going to be sitting here right now until I'm actually in this seat. Because when you have to take so many forms of public transportation, anything can go wrong at any given moment. There's nothing you can do. It's not the same as driving in a car, where, yeah, something can go wrong. You can get caught in traffic, or you can get right. But in general, it usually isn't the case. In general, it isn't usually the case. And also, you get there in a car a lot faster. So if you're worried something might happen, you can leave a lot early. It's not an all-day fucking affair like it is for me to get anywhere. So she's insisting she's gonna, I'm like, good. I'm taking a page from Joe's book and what he told me to do. And I took it and I didn't care. If our rule, our agreement, because of you never shutting up when I'm trying to make you breakfast and I'm trapped out there, you won't be quiet from the couch. Our agreement is you're going to go in your room with the door closed or in the bathroom with the door closed. I can't close the door in here. You shouldn't have gone up to, if you were going to the bathroom, it's one thing. You were going in to wash your face. You can wash your face after breakfast, and you've had hours to wash your face this morning, according to you. And she's going to throw her weight around. And I'm like, I'm not going to make you your breakfast until you're in your bedroom with the door closed. Or in the bathroom with the door closed. She's insisting she can't close the door. And she closed the door and she opened it fine. So she's full of shit. And I didn't make her breakfast. I made water and I hung out and I put her breakfast in the fridge. And then when I saw her door closed somewhere, either in her bedroom or in the bathroom, I proceeded to make her breakfast. Finish it. I was almost done. She just wants to throw her weight around and not show me any respect. I think she ever did that with her sister. Of course she didn't. She's been learning for years and years. She's learned to drill me as nothing and to just not show me any respect, not show any respect towards me. Because she's learned that she gets rewarded for it. That's indisputable. It's not in my fucking head. Indisputably, she has been rewarded by professionals and non-professionals alike over these fucking years to just not show me the least bit of respect or appreciation. I'm the one who helped her up when she fell off the piano chair a few weeks ago. I'm the one who came up with going to the couch cushions. We would have had to call medical 911 to get you up. We can't. And then she's like, my piano teacher saved me. She saved me. We saved you together. Nobody saved you. We just would have had to call someone to get you up. Nobody would have taken you anywhere. They just would have picked you up and got you onto the couch. Nobody saved you. She saved my life. It's not, but did she say I saved her life? Of course not. We were there together hoisting her up, but it's just, she saved my life. That's her attitude towards me always, always, always. No respect and no appreciation. And this morning I wasn't tolerating it. You have no reason to go in there and wash your face if you don't go somewhere per our agreement. Because even when I've trusted you and I've let you sit and watch TV because I'm doing something fast with dinner, you inevitably start talking to me. You inevitably ask me something or to tell me something or whatever. So I've given you a chance. You get no chances. It's set in stone. You're going to come in here with your door closed, in that bathroom with the door closed, and you're not going to give the excuse, well, I can't close the door because I have the wheelchair now. Also told her, I don't care. Joe would say the same fucking thing. We don't care what you think or if that's mean or whatever. She is choosing to be in a wheelchair when she can walk. She doesn't want the aggravation or the frustration or aggravation of using her legs and walking with the walker. And she's given up. She's using the wheelchair. And I told her point blank, you're never going to walk again. Of course you're not. Your legs are going to a trophy. Your legs were already a trophy, and using a walker, they are going to be where you won't be able to walk again. That is reality she needs to face. And I don't fucking care if it's fucking mean to tell her. And Joe doesn't fucking care if it's mean to tell her. It's the fucking truth. You're never going to walk again. You're choosing to use a wheelchair when you can walk with a walker. You're never going to walk again. So just accept it. It's fine. I'm not going to stop you. I'm vehemently against it. It's heartbreaking to see it. But don't kid yourself. You're never going to fucking walk again when you choose to use a wheelchair when you can walk. You're never going to walk again. She's making that choice. I'm sure the physical therapist is going to stop coming too. Now that he knows that she's just using a wheelchair, what's the point? You know, she's decided to take the easy way out, and that's it. And no one can force her, let her have the fucking wheelchair. If it was up to me, she would have never had it. She'd have no choice but to use the walker and use her legs and not choose to give up like that. But it's not up to me when everyone under the sun in her life want to bend over backwards to give her what she wants, what she demands. To put my foot down about the fucking commode. I wanted to get her fucking commode and wanted to talk to me about that when I'm not talking to her ever again. So I don't need to talk to you. You come over, be a bitch, and cleaned it every day. You want my mom to have a commode so bad just because your family member had a commode. They all view me as just shit as nothing. They just do whatever they want, whatever she wants. Well, that's all fine and good. I said to my mom, I said, you know, you're dependent completely on me. When you're completely dependent upon somebody, you respect them and you don't throw your weight around. Our agreement that I came up with you go in this room or in the bathroom with the door closed, period. End of story, end of discussion. There is no negotiation about it. No negotiation. I'm not your fucking slave, and I refuse to have you view me as such. That you're going to do whatever you want and order me around. I'll just not do it. It's all prepared. Good, I don't want breakfast. Yeah, good. You call me when you do, or I'll give you your breakfast for lunch. You can say whatever you want. You can say you're the queen of the universe. I treat you with respect. No, you don't. I don't treat you like you're not my slave. Yes, you do. Words don't mean anything. I don't lie. Yeah, you do. Christian, I'm a Christian. I don't lie. You do lie. You do lie. You lie all the time. Joe, you would say whatever you want. It doesn't mean anything. I could say anything. I could say I can fly to the sky right now, you know. Doesn't mean it's true. Trying to throw her weight around, and I'm not making breakfast for you. Suddenly, she can close the door with the wheelchair in there, and she got out easily. She's not moving any faster with the wheelchair. The only good thing I like about it is I don't have to ruin our chairs and potentially have that be a danger where the chair could fall over. She's able to eat at the table with the wheelchair. And I went through hell getting her freaking tray table and then treated like fucking shit by the little twats. Men can't be twats, Laura. But the little assholes didn't want to, including the manager. It's new management. It's going to treat me like shit because I asked for help with the thing. I had the nerve to ask for help. It won't fit in that box. It came in that box. I don't care. It won't fit in that box. We don't have to do anything. I know. It was an unfortunate thing where other times, Amazon, you do have to. You have to box it up. I don't have to do it. Unfortunately, with this, I did. And unfortunately, I had trouble with it. And you don't want to help me. And I'm stupid enough to think on a human level, even though you don't have to help me, that you would. I'll never make that mistake again in my life, believe me, in anything. Point being, I tried to bend over backwards for her, get the tray table, whatever, and I wanted one that you had to put together, but I have no one to put it together, and I couldn't do that if it to save my life. My life depended on it. I wouldn't be able to put anything like that together. And that was one that didn't have to be put together, but it didn't work out right, and it would tip over. And now she's got the wheelchair, and she can push it right up to the table. I don't have to worry about that. That's the only good thing. I wasn't against her having a wheelchair to go out and about in the world, to go with somebody, whatever, but using it in here, that's it. She's given up. She's never going to walk again. I can't care anymore. Really can't. Hanging on by a fucking thread. I almost didn't even get to have my hair cut. It wouldn't have been anything to do with my fault. I did even get to the pharmacy on time. I would have had enough time where I'm not running to catch the fucking bus. I had to go to the pharmacy in the morning and go, and then it was busy. It was busy. I also had to bring fine pads to bring home. I need pads. And the liners showed up. They were supposed to come for a week, but they showed up. So I bought the pads for nothing, but we'll have them for an emergency situation. If the liners run out, I can't predict exactly when the fucking liners are going to run out, especially if she's going to sneak and wear 2 now instead of 1. I forgot to track it last time. This time I'm going to mark exactly. She started them last night. We're going to see how long a package lasts. And I ordered 4 packages, but I have to see how long the package lasts. I forgot to track that before. I was ecstatic after I got my hair done. My bangs were down to here. I wanted my hair done a month ago when I called. I have to fill out tons of paperwork. So they want you to fill out tons of paperwork. To wait a month for her neurology appointment, but we were supposed to have months ago, and then everything, didn't happen. Things got mixed up and whatever, but now I have to fill out all this paperwork. I also need to file an appeal and a reconsideration for the thing where they're trying to tell me there was no wrongdoing. How is it viewed as informed consent just because I give you permission to treat my mom with antipsychotics, but that doesn't give you free reign to as much, and I said it personally. So that's your little loophole. I signed paperwork to give you permission to treat her with that, but as I asked you, human to human, I asked your social worker who said she'd let you know, you don't increase it without running it by me. That's not informed consent. And they're trying to say there was no wrongdoing because I gave permission to treat with that. Yeah, but I could give permission to treat with that and you could fucking quadruple it or something. You could give her 40 milligrams of Zyprexa a day. I mean, that doesn't fly with me. That's not informed consent. So I have to file an appeal with that just to make them work for it. It wasn't the guy who did the investigation who had an email back and forth. Ann sent him that voicemail where she was all casual until my mom was acting up according to her. And I don't have time to, the key is I don't have time to run my medical decisions about your mother by you. I can't prove what took place in that voicemail, but I know what took place. See, I know what took place. I know. Then I'm going to make their lives. I'm not going to make a 10-page letter. I am going to appeal and reconsider and all of that. I have to mail it out within 10 days. It has to be postmarked within 10 days. Because it's such bullshit. They had no choice, whoever did the investigation. Not the investigation. It was given over to somebody who wants to side with the doctor. Of course they do. We do find wrongdoing in that she added in gabapentin because you didn't approve that. But you approved the other. But I said in person to the social worker's face who assured me it won't happen again, what happened before. Keep me in the loop. Don't be increasing it. I'm thrilled you're going to keep it the same. Or so I thought based on the voicemail the cunt psychiatrist had left for me. I'm great, that's great, you're going to keep it the same, that's wonderful. But if you don't, just keep me in the loop. I don't want to find out by accident like happened the last time around she was in. And then they go and do the same thing, and I have the nerve to be upset. And I'm ganged up on, treated like crap, left in tears, left in the twilight zone, like, what the fuck? And now, months and months and months later, it all gets investigated by one person who turns it over to his superior, and I get a thing back, there was no wrongdoing. There was with the gabapentin, but not with the other. Bullshit. It's all wrongdoing. It's wrongdoing to increase it at all without running it by me, especially when I said in person and the doctor didn't want to talk to me because she doesn't like me from the last time around because I don't bow down to whatever they want to do with the meds. But I don't have time to be running my medical decisions about your mother by you, meaning by the likes of me. I ran it by her psychiatrist. I ran it by my fellow colleagues. And you're not treating me like a piece of dog crap when I'm the invoked healthcare proxy. There's no wrongdoing. She didn't investigate herself. It went higher up and higher up and higher up, and I'm told there's no wrongdoing in an official letter. Yeah, fuck you, there's no wrongdoing. I'm going to make you know, no one's going to tell me how it's no wrongdoing. It's no wrongdoing because I gave permission to treat with that medication. But I said to her eyes, to her face, make sure you tell her I need to be kept in the loop. And then weeks later, from that other agency, what do I find out? Because they're just keeping my mom in there and keeping her, and it's a vicious circle with them giving her PRNs that are pointless. And I even had people saying they're giving Zyprexa PRNs. Zyprexa is not a fast-acting thing. It just makes the nurses feel better. It's all bullshit. No wrong, dude. Wrong doing my fucking ass. All wrongdoing across the goddamn fucking board. Joe said she should send a complaint to the Attorney General. The bitch should lose her medical license the way she talked to me and treated me. And I get in the letter, it's my perspective. My perspective. I was hung up on because it was no longer productive phone call using the words that the fucking cunt social worker who knows that she told me. Of course she's going to side with her superior. They bow down to the psychiatrist. Yeah. And they're pissed off that I don't. I got the medical records and I was unable to be redirected using the same terminology for me, the invoked fucking healthcare proxy if they're deemed a competent patient. The same terminology. Patient's daughter was unable to be redirected to their way of thinking that like, what the fuck? No wrongdoing. It was across the board wrongdoing. I don't have time to be running my medical decisions about your mom, but you, meaning by the likes of me. I have this many patients. Your mother was out of control. Thinly veiled threat. If you're unhappy with our level of care for your mom, you're welcome to come get her out of here, all smug and sarcastic. Knowing damn well she has to be in there, knowing they have me by the balls, the figurative balls. And I get back a letter, I'm almost a year later, no wrongdoing? Fuck you, no wrongdoing. Wrongdoing my goddamn fucking ass. She deserves to lose her fucking medical license. I said it almost a year ago and I'll say it now. That cunt psychiatrist who treated me like dog shit over the phone call from hell, that I'm told it was my perspective and official. How would I know how many patients she had if I gave you specific? I don't have time to be running my medical decisions about your mother by you. I have this many patients. I'm the invoked healthcare proxy, and now a year later, your fucking superiors over that's not even anything to do with you, that should be impartial, no wrongdoing. It's because they're all in cahoots, that's why. They're all in cahoots, and I'm making them because I am articulate, and I can write, and I can think. That's the only thing. My mom couldn't do that to save her life. They're not used to it. They're not used to someone like me, so they can take their no wrongdoing and shove it up their ignorant cunt or bastard asses. Seriously, no wrongdoing. Yeah, my ass, no wrongdoing.